One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown, BG. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not...
Breaks into the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to set up the screen. Touchdown, Falcons! Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Gets it past the marker. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Crosses the 35. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Got him in the open. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bowling Green. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Got it in the middle, it's in goal. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
He'll toss it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, BG! Great job by the back on the option.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And just like that, let's send it back.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Gives it on the option. He's out past the 35. Lowers those pads. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big...
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. Sets up the screen. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's in goal. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting down on the ground.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. Oh, he got loose. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much.